That's just not my gifting. Not mine either. But this might be a calling. Think about Paul. Right? If there was ever anybody that should have been called to the Jews, it was Paul. He had all the pedigree. Everything. All of it. Pharisee of Pharisees. He was gifted to reach the Jews. You're like, Dad, what are you thinking? Oh, he is the perfect choice. Okay, go to the Gentiles.
What?
What? Go to the Gentiles. Dad, you know.
You mean the ones I've been killing?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah. He's a great example. Did he go where he was gifted? He went where he was called.
Yes.
He tried, right? He tried. It didn't work out very well when he went to the Jews. Yeah. This conversation didn't go really well. Yeah. Yeah. And when you do find it, know that in the midst of the risk and the terrifying and scary moments, and there will be, there just will, I hope so, there should be. There should be. Because in your weakness, he will be strong. I promise. But just know in that time, that you've got a good daddy. And he's got you by the hand. He's not going to let go. No matter what you do or say or whatever, he's so proud of you. He's proud that you said yes. He's proud that you said, I'm going to get out of the boat. Yeah. Even if it means sinking some, he's going to be there. He's going to be there. No matter what. Isn't that fun? Find out what your inheritance is. I believe he has an inheritance for all of us. You know, and let me just say finally with it, is that I encourage people to find your nation. You know, in Romans 5:17, it says that those who receive abundance of grace and his righteousness will reign in this life. You and I are actually called to reign. What's that mean? You and I are actually called to have solutions. We're actually called to be ones with solutions. So much the church is caught out on that. We yell and scream at the government to have the solutions for us. Mitigate this, legislate this, fix this for us, give us this, give us our right, give us this. It's our job to have the solutions. Why are we giving away our responsibilities to other people? Let's start walking in that. And really, nations are people groups. We all have nations that we are part of. You may not be a part of a nation somewhere else around the world. You are part of this nation, and that's important. This is your nation. I'm in other parts of the world, but America is and will always be a nation of mine. It is. But you have other nations too. Do you know your family's a nation?
Yes.
So maybe you're waiting to figure out what nation in the world you're supposed to go to. But in the meantime, start reigning in the nations that you're in. Come on. Stop listing all the problems of your spouse or your children and start coming up with solutions. Start speaking over them what you see in them today. Start speaking over them how you know that he sees them. Instead of complaining about our bosses at work and talking about all the problems, let's start reigning at our job. What's that mean? Lording over? No, reign like Jesus did. He served and he gave. So start reigning at your job. Go find out how you can serve and give. Your boss that you don't like. It's not nice. It's not a good leader. It's wrong and bad and corrupt. And go serve them. Oh, but you know, it was good enough for Jesus. He had Judas Iscariot. He was his treasurer. He was corrupt. Didn't bug him. He didn't get heebie-jeebies by having them around him. I just can't get out of that last one. I'm going to drink with him, broke bread with him. So you got corrupt people already know? Well, I got to get away from this. No, go see how you can serve and give. Reign. Reign like King Jesus. Serve and give. And watch your nations transform. Watch the nations of your family transform. Watch the nation of your work, your employment transform. Watch the nation of your church transform. Instead of sitting there and complaining that the worship was too long, or I wish they would have sang this song, I wish they wouldn't have done this, or I wish they would have, somebody, do this in the foyer, or why did they put this there? Start going in and saying, how can I serve? How can I give? Come How can it be a part of the solutions instead of being really good at defining all the problems?
Yes.
I get it. Ask me what my life. I give you 100 problems and like 3 good things, right? We're like really good at telling you everything is wrong. Like I got them down, got this down. But let me think about it. We're going to give you a list of all the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now, Dad's called us to reign in this life.
Yeah.
We are called to reign. That means the king has the solution, just like King Solomon with the 2 ladies and the baby. He was called to have a solution. And there was nobody above him. He was it. He was the last one to go to. That's where the solution had to come from. The same with us. We're to have solutions in this life. We're to have solutions for our nations. We're to have solutions for our families. And when you start doing that, wow, it's cool. It's fun. It's fun. You start moving into calling. Really, you want to define it? I guess that's what you defined it. Start reigning. Start reigning in this life. What's that mean? Well, where am I at? I'm just going to make sure I'm reigning in this life. It means I'm going to look at what's around me and be here to be a solution. Serve, give, be a solution. Whatever nation I find myself in today. Amen? Let me pray for you guys. We're good. Okay. All right.
You're good.
All right. Father, we thank you that you're good. You are good. You're never not good. In the midst of my misunderstandings or lack of understanding, or questions and all that, Dad, you are always good. I'm so thankful for that. You could be anything you want. You're good. And you chose to call us kids. Wow. I got a good daddy. And he's given me an inheritance. For now. I get to enjoy it now. I don't have to wait. But you're giving it to us now, Dad. I pray over these in this room today, Father. I thank you for the lives in this room. I thank you for the influence that they carry. I thank you that they influence more than they know. I thank you that they do more than they know. I thank you that they walk in you and your grace more than they know. And then I just pray you stir them. Stir them today. That they would be, not by me, but by you, that they would be inspired today. That they would be inspired by you to reign in their worlds. Father, that you would just begin to download, whether it be during the day or daydreaming or even at night in their night dreams of issues and concerns in their life and people around them that they have influence in. And Father, that you would just begin to download solutions. That you would begin to download answers. That they would see life not the problem, but the solution. And Dad, I just pray over favor. I pray that those here that maybe today are being stirred, even for other nations. Yeah, maybe there's somebody here I feel like is praying for you that there's something that's happening inside and you're thinking, okay, maybe it is another nation. Maybe I'm supposed to go somewhere. I just release Dad's peace on you right now. It's okay. Baby steps. But it's okay. Dad's got you by the hand. That's awesome. Yeah, we just released that. I feel like that's for somebody today. For that. That just would just pour out peace over everyone in this place. Yeah. Feeling here. I like it. I like this right here. Just like it. Like he said, he's happy with you. It's important you know that. If somebody here needs to hear that. He's actually happy. He doesn't just love you, but he needs you to know that he actually likes you. Some of you feel like he loves you, but you don't know if he likes you. He does. He actually likes you. He actually kind of knows you because he created you. And he's like, knows you really well, and he likes you. Yeah. He's not just a dad. He's a friend. Some of you need to hear that today.
Yes.
Thank you, Papa. There's something we're missing, guys. I look at the church, I travel around, and there's something we're missing. There's something we're missing. We love the gifts of healing, gifts of tongues, gifts of, prophecy, words of knowledge, all that. There's a gift that we're missing. To me, it's the most important. It's symbiotic. It's called the gift of friendship. And as I say with my friend Bob, there's no app for this. We value a lot of other things, but we miss friendship. It's a missing gift in the church. We want community. I don't mean to knock, please. I don't mean that. We want community, and we fight for community, but we wouldn't have to fight for community if we walked in friendship. Community would just happen. But friendship costs you. You can't just pray it and then walk away. Let me tell you this, folks. I have our little babies in Cambodia, and they're through heavy, heavy trauma. Have you ever been in places where life is bad? It's rough. Yeah, rough. When I've been in my worst, down, despair, dramatic moments, I gotta be honest with you, I'm not looking for another prophetic word in my life. I'm not looking for the next best worship sound out there today. I'm not looking for a great sermon. I want to know who's my friend that I can call.
Come on. That's a word right there.
Come on. Right? Our little babies. We have teams come. They want to do all this stuff. Okay. What I really need you to do while you're with us, hang out with our girls, just be our friend. They need from you. You can pray for them. Yeah, that's great. I believe in it. I believe in healing. I love it. I see it. Great. I believe in prophecy. I believe in prophesying. I believe that. Don't let it be a cop-out for friendship. Don't just move in your calling. Maybe friendship is a weakness, but maybe you're called to it. Maybe prophecy and healing is your gifting, but maybe friendship is something Dad's saying, I'm calling you to this, to be a friend. Because I tell you what, in my life, I keep referring to Bob, he's my friend. And I remember sitting with him in his house in Ontario a couple months ago, and he pulled up this video clip. And it was the movie Tombstone. Y'all, I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's got Wyatt Earp movie and Doc Holliday in there. It's the one with Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday. Not condoning it. I don't know what's in there. I don't think we watched it. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. But he showed me a clip, and it was a reminder in it that here's this guy in the gang of Wyatt Earp, and here's Doc Holliday, and they're kind of sitting under a tree getting ready to go into battle, right? They're getting ready to go face maybe death. They don't know what's there. And here's the guy, and he goes, I gotta ask you, man, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this for that man? Doc Holliday said, because he's my friend. And I got lots of friends. He said, well, I don't. I don't. I'm not looking for a lot of friends. I just need a couple. But I want to be a friend to people. I realize that friendship is important. I realize that is something. Yeah, those other things will flow. But when we really need release that to you guys in here, and just maybe that stirs you. I feel like that's what I got for the day. I want to bless you. Dad loves you, and so do I. You guys are amazing. You're already doing it. And it's just all and more, right? It's not either or, it's all and more. So everything you're doing, keep doing. And let him stretch you to go and do some more. If that's what he wants to do, and that's where you feel it, go for it. Don't be afraid to walk in weakness. But when you are, he's strong. Amen. Amen.